Hey, all, Michael Lunsford here, Citizens for New Louisiana. I'm here in the Baton Rouge office. We're launching, the legislature is launching a session here in a short while. And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a couple of the other bills for this session, the criminal justice reform session, I guess you would call it. Two in particular that struck me as very interesting. I say two, it's three. The issue is concealed carry. And we have a few folks. We have, of course, Danny McCormick, who's bringing his bill again, as is Blake Miguez. Now, an interesting turn of events recently. Some national outfit created a new Facebook page to attack our conservative friends who support concealed carry and suggest that they don't support it. I don't know if you're familiar with Blake Miguez. He is a gold medal shooter, and he's carried this stuff before. So to say people like Blake don't support concealed carry is ridiculous. But at any rate, these national groups that don't pay any attention descend upon Louisiana when there's an issue that they like, and they kind of lose their mind on it. So at any rate, far be it from us to do anything without doing a tremendous amount of research ahead of time. So let's jump in. So Danny McCormick's bill is House Bill 12. I have the language here. It's pretty straightforward. It adds into the law a section that says a person who meets the qualifications of revised statute 1495M shall not be required to possess a valid concealed handgun permit, etc. The provisions of this section in order to carry a concealed handgun in the state of Louisiana. So effectively, it adds into the law that no person who is entitled or who is 18 and not, under some other requirements, not able to possess a firearm, is allowed to carry concealed, which I think is fabulous. Let me read you the co-sponsors on this thing. It's incredible. Of course, this is House side. We have Beryl Omni, Larry Bagley, Dennis Bramberg. Dennis is new. Chad Boyer, but it looks like Boyer, but in St. Martin Parish it's Boyer, so just be aware of that. He is new as well. Raymond Cruz, an old champion for all things conservatives on the list. Kelly Hennessy Dickerson is on the list. She's new in the legislature, comes out of Livingston Parish. Kathy Edmonston, Gabe Furman, who we all remember from the transgender children's bill. Fantastic, great conservative guy. Brett Guyman, the guy that's probably forgot more about the budget than most people will ever know, right? Because he is the budget machine. They actually have a rule named after him, a budget rule called the Guyman Rule. It's fabulous. He's really good at this stuff. So we have Dodie Horton, who is actually on the committee. This is being sent preemptively. We don't know because they haven't gavelled it in yet. But it's going to the Administration of Criminal Justice Committee. Dodie Horton is on the committee. She's a great conservative champion. Chuck Owen, another great conservative. Neil Reiser, who is up from North Louisiana, and Jeff Wiley, who is a new guy. So we have, and Jeff, by the way, Jeff is from Livingston Parish as well. He is we mentioned all of these new guys in our recent article about the freshman class of 2024. Fabulous conservative. I met him a few times. But he's also on this criminal justice committee. So we have two members of the committee of 14 members, 9 of them are Republicans. This is probably going to get out of committee. We're going to assume so. But I want to tell you a little bit more about the next one here, which is Blake Miguez's bill, Senate Bill 1. Now, his is a little different. You may remember a while back, the state of Louisiana passed a law that allowed veterans and retired law enforcement to have concealed carry just by virtue of their training. Well, he took that law, he added in any person 18 years of age or older and is not prohibited from possessing a firearm under revised statute 1495.1, etc., or any other state federal law. So this allows anyone effectively 18 years or older to conceal carry. Now, what's cool about this is he went back and removed all the parts about the military identification card, retired law enforcement card, and all these other things, because it's really, why would you create all these special classifications when everybody can do it? So he went in and edited that. Let me read you, the co-sponsors on this are very strong. So we have, of course, Caleb Kleinpeter, Jay Morris, and Alan Seabaugh, and of course, Representative Mike Johnson, who is the Speaker Pro Tem here in Louisiana. So just to give you a clear indication, this is getting out of committee. It's going to Judiciary A. 6 of the members are Republican, 1 Democrat. Jay Morris, who is a co-sponsor, is the chairman of that committee. Caleb Klein-Peter, who is a co-sponsor, is on the committee. And, of course, Blake Miguez, who is the author, is on the committee. So that's 3 votes, and you need 4. So the rest are Mark Abraham, Valerie Hodges, and Heather Cloud. This is getting out of committee. No problem here. Let me go to the last one, and this is one about liability. It's Senate Bill, by the way, that last one was Senate Bill 1, if I didn't say it. Senate Bill 2, also by Blake Miguez. And it's going to be carried in the House by Representative Boyer. This one's interesting. It effectively says an authorized person pursuant to the provisions of this section shall have no liability imposed on him based upon the conduct or actions of the authorized person in relation to the ownership, possession, use, or carrying of a concealed handgun. This is, in my opinion, this is very important addition to the concealed carry, the constitutional concealed carry that is being presented. The liability shield here is great. And I say it's a shield. It just removes liability from someone so they can't be sued, for example. And again, there's some exceptions in here, gross negligence, et cetera. All of that's in here. But I think this is key. Now, it's a light, it doesn't have a lot of co-sponsors yet, and that could change. But the committee it's going to is Senate Judiciary B. This one's a little iffy. So it's 4-3, 4 Republicans and 3 Democrats. So we need every single Republican to step up. Mike Reese is the chair. Patrick McMath, Kirk Talbot, and Jean-Paul Cousson are all on the committee. I think it's got a really good shot to get out of committee, and it should. This is an important component. So that's it, y'all. That's the new constitutional carry bills that are coming forward. I'm excited about all of them. It doesn't matter which ones pass. Maybe they'll both pass and they'll collide somewhere along the way and end up in being merged into like a conference or something. But fantastic opportunity, especially if you don't want to have to pay all these fees associated with concealed carry. I know it can be a little burdensome. I want to say with a class and with the fees and everything, it was around $250. This would make it not $250. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. Catch you next time. Hey, if you're in Baton Rouge today, we're going to have a little get-together at our office around 3 o'clock. You should stop in. It's at the Romaine Building, 343 North 3rd Street. We're on the 3rd floor, Suite 301. Otherwise, we'll probably be seeing you around the Capitol this week for this special session. See you next time.